Yo, what's up? This is Jameson and Whale with Kozmo King TCG, here to do a True King Zing deck profile. Let's get into it.
Alright, let's get right into it. I'll start with the main deck, of course, first. So first we're going to start with 3 Swanee of the Zing. He's the biggest Zing and the only Zing you'll actually attack with. While we get into their effects, they all share the same effect that when they're destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, they'll replace themselves. The special summon one from deck with the different defense. Like he'll special one in defense, and if they have 0 attack, they'll special one in attack. And when you synchro summon using this card, the synchro summon monster gets 500 attack. So it's pretty good. The synchro summon effect's not the best, but it's a 4 and it helps you get into the higher ones. Next we play 3 Bien. His synchro summon effect is the monster can't be destroyed by battle. So it's really good when you bring out like Trish or something really big. If you do both these for Trish, it gets the 500 attack boost and it can't be destroyed by battle. So it just kind of sits there and it's harder for your opponent to get rid of. Again, he's probably the only other one you'll attack with because they're all pretty weak. You kind of want to get into your bigger synchros. Next is probably the second best Zing monster, Bixie Water of the Zing. The synchro summon monster that you bring out is unaffected by traps. I think that's really busted right now.
Yeah, fuck Altergeist, right?
Yeah, fuck Altergeist 100%. And it's so busted right now. During True Draco format, I would make every synchro with this because then you pop their traps and they couldn't do anything about it. So I loved it. And the best Zing monster
that you almost lost.
That I almost lost. I thought I lost the third one. But dude, Zhao Tu is busted. Normal summon him. If he's the only monster you control, you send 2 Zing cards. That can be monsters, spells, or traps to the grave to special 2 Zings from deck. It helps you get into your synchros a lot faster, and it kind of surprises your opponent because a lot of people I've noticed won't Valor this or won't Ghost Ogre this because I think they're waiting for something better to happen, and this is the play.
That's your Ash target if you play against it.
This is the Ash target, or Call by the Grave if there's already one in grave.
Yeah.
We play 2 of the other tuner, Chiwin. Some people play 3. I only play 2 because he comes back from the grave. If something's destroyed on field, he special summons himself from grave, so it gives you that free tuner and a free body. So I think I usually loop 2, and then if I go through all 4, then I'm probably losing or I've already lost. And then 2 Pulau just for the win targets for the True King monsters. Into the True King monsters, we play 3 of the Fire. Busted, the banishment, the non-targeting banishment, absolutely busted. And the thing I love about True Kings that people still don't understand is that everything happens at once. You reveal, and if you special summon it, if it goes through, you get their effects. If you pop, like with him, you have to destroy 2 fire to get the effects. But you have to destroy at least 1 fire to special summon them. And the reason these cards are really good with the Zings is because when they're destroyed by card effects, they special summon themselves. So you can always replace them to get to your high level synchros, and you can end with really big boards with your fire, your wind for the attack. This banishes cards from the top of the deck, and it's also the other one you'll be attacking with. It's really busted, especially when people think they're about to top deck that Raigeki and you just banish it. Greatest feeling. And then the 3 waters just for the big body, and when he's destroyed, he brings any one of the worms that aren't waters to the field. So again, it helps you kind of fix your board, fix your levels, all kinds of good stuff. That's it for the monsters. It's a really heavy monster lineup. Most of it is monsters because you have to get through all those Zings. Next, to help us pop our Zings and search for True Kings diagram. And it gives that a little bit of attack boost to all the True Kings. Absolutely busted. I'm so glad this card isn't banned. I'm so sad it's reprinted though. It's what, like $5 now?
I think it's less than that with the newer one.
It's so sad. But you have to play it. And then the 3 terraforming to search it because you want to see it as quick as possible.
Why play 3 when you can play 6?
Exactly. Someone told me to play, what is it, Metaverse, that trap? And I was like, I think that might be a little too much. I think 6 is enough. 3 Zing Path because you want to see it because you're going to have the 3 Zings in grave. And why not draw 2? This is the best draw spell in the game. I don't care what anyone says. You put your resources back to the deck and you draw 2. This is not a neg. There's nothing bad about it.
Well, Pot of Avarice is better. You get attacked 5 back.
Pot of Avarice might be a little better, but for the archetype, it's good. The 1 Monster Reborn because I feel like I need to play it. And then 1 Instant Fusion, and we'll see why in a
That spicy tech.
That spicy tech. And then I play for the traps, 3 9 pillars, busted, always will be busted. And then 1 True King's Return, because getting those level 9s back on board, why wouldn't you want to do that? It's amazing. Oh, and you can also pop it with Diagram, and they just always forget about the effect.
Why no Soul Charge?
So I usually take a lot of damage with this deck because they get rid of my monsters pretty easy. And if say they Ash like Zhao or they stop some of the other effects, I'm gonna take damage. I have to normal summon Zhao, and he's 0 defense or 0 attack. Excuse me.
Yeah, that would be bad.
I gotta play it really careful. I used to play a whole bunch of like Strike and Warning and Judgment, but I found myself losing really fast playing it like that. I would side deck Soul Charge though, depending I guess who I'm going against, but I wouldn't main deck it. Okay, extra deck. So we're gonna do 2 Baxia cards, absolutely busted. Up to the amount of different attributes of worm monsters you use to synchro summon her, you can send that many cards back to deck. It doesn't destroy, it doesn't send to grave, doesn't banish, back to deck. So all those graveyard effects, forget them. Busted. I absolutely love this card. And I play 2 because usually they'll get rid of the first one somehow. And the second one coming out, sending 3 more back or 4 more back in some cases is absolutely busted. 1 Yazi. I only play 1. I don't really make him, but he's there just in case I need to fix my levels on board and bring a Yang Zing back to the grave by destroying another one and an opponent's monster. So it's good. It's good just to have. 1 Chao Feng because it absolutely destroys any single attribute decks. Blue Eyes loses, ABC loses, and like it's busted. All you have to do is when you synchro summon this monster, all of the attributes you use, your opponent's monsters can activate those effects anywhere.
Oh damn! Absolutely
busted. This shuts down everything. We were playing Cameron one time, and he's playing X Sabers, and I used the Earth to bring him out, and I was like, all right, game. Like, he couldn't do anything, no loops.
You know he's gonna be salty as soon as he
uses this. I know he's going to, but that's fine. That's fine. 1 Shambara because it's busted. If your opponent doesn't have any monsters, if they did bad, 5 synchros are extremely easy in this deck. So why not just attack for what, like 44? It's crazy. Black Rose, clear boards. Why not?
It's not Ghost though.
It's not Ghost because Ghost is expensive, and I don't think I'd be able to afford one. Trish because again, Trish banished monster or banished cards. Why not? It's good, just removal. Star Eater because I run into a lot of like calamity on calamity battles, and just having something that's a little bit bigger than calamities and easy to make is just fun. And you can't stop his summon, so that's always fun. 3200 monster you can't stop. 2 all calamities because I'll probably make 2. Sometimes I can make 3, but I play 1 Inner Blathnir just because if my opponent only has 1 card in their hand, I would like to get rid of it, and just 2900 attack is still really big. And it's attacking to things, and it's just kind of nice removal, so I like it. 1 Underclock, 1 Decode, 1 Borreload. Borreload doesn't happen too often, but when it does, you win. Usually, Underclock Taker is what you want to do because you'll have an Inner Blathnir or Null Calamities with no materials. So you want to link off just to make your Underclock to make another one underneath it. And then it's timed. The Spicy Tech, the new card. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Mud Dragon. This card is absolutely busted in this deck. Absolutely busted. Any card that says Worm that's easy to get out in this deck is busted. And the fact that you can change its attribute, amazing. If you open up with Instant Fusion, any other monster, and a True King monster, if you bring this out, you can fix your attributes, and then you get the effect. His effect is busted. I want to run 2 of him, but I can't justify running 2 Instant Fusions in this deck, because like I said, life points is already kind of an issue. But this card, I think, makes this deck just a little bit better. It helps speed it up just a bit. But that's it. That's the whole deck.
Alright, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below for future content. Long live Kozmo King TCG.